Good afternoon. I'm Angelo Castro III. Here are the latest stories at this hour. Senator Jinggoy Estrada is urging the Sandigan Bayan to respect his right to due process before issuing any arrest warrant on his plunder case. We have with us mobile journalist Arles de los Santos covering the anti-graft court. Arles, any word from the Sandigan Bayan 5th Division regarding yung arrest warrant? Because alam natin, supposedly 5 o'clock p.m. ang plenary and 5 o'clock ang cut-off sa Sandigan Bayan.
Diego, sa ngayon ay hinihintay pa rin natin nga kung maglalabas na ba ang Sandigan Bayan 5th Division ng arrest warrant laban kay Senator Jinggoy Estrada para yan sa ikatlo niyang plunder case na kinaharap na ngayon naman ay patungkol sa flood control scandal ng ating pamahalaan. Ang dapat abangan ngayon ng publiko, Diego, ay kung paano nga ba at kailan nga ba ilalabas yung warrant of arrest dahil marami ang posibilidad. Pwedeng ilabas yung arrest warrant ngayong araw at kung ilalabas ito, susuko si Senator Jinggoy Estrada, pero pwede rin na iserve mismo ito sa kanyang tirahan o hindi naman kaya mismong sa Senado siya ay dadakipin. No? Pero siyempre lahat yan ay speculation lamang ngayon dahil patuloy pa rin nating binabantayan yan. No? Ang huling update bakarang dinideliberate pa daw yung kasong plunder at yung isang count ng graft na hawak nga ng 5th Division ng Sandigan Bayan. Diego.
Well, si Senator Jinggoy Estrada and his camp nag-release ng statement na irespeto daw yung rights to due process niya. Ano yung feeling ni Senator Jinggoy? Bakit feeling niya may nalalabag na due process sa kanya?
Well, actually, Diego, mula nang isinampa yung kaso laban kay Senator Jinggoy Estrada, ay 3 motion na yung kanilang idinulog na dito sa Sandigan Bayan. No? Kasama na dyan yung hiling na consolidation na mga kaso na i-final sa kanya at yung deferment of the issuance of any arrest warrant. Pero final nila yan nung Friday, pero hindi pa rin napigilan yan yung pag-i-issue ng 2nd Division ng Sandigan Bayan na maglabas ng arrest warrant laban sa kanya. At yung ikatlo ngayon, yung i-final nga nila na urgent omnibus motion at kotelam. No? Ito yung pinagsama-sama ng mga motion, kasama na doon yung motion to quash, which is yung para ibasura yung kaso, and then yung motion nga, kung pwede raw, i-remand o ibalik sa Office of the Ombudsman or DOJ yung kaso para sa muling investigation. Pero wala pang kumpirmasyon ang Sandigan Bayan kung natutugunan na ba nila ito agad, pero at least for the camp of Senator Jinggoy Estrada ay na-file na nila ito.
Kasi Arles, alam naman natin plunder is a non-bailable offense. No? So if ever hypothetically linabas ang arrest order today, ano mangyayari? Susuko daw si Senator Jinggoy, di ba? So ano yung process next? Diretso na ba siya sa payatas? What's going to happen?
Well, ang mangyayari kapag na-serve na yung warrant of arrest sa kanya, Diego, ay kailangan ma-profile muna siya ng ating law enforcement agency. So kagaya nitong nangyari ng nakaraan nung inilabas dito yung arrest warrant laban sa kanya for the 2nd Division, dahil graft case yun, dumiretso siya dito sa Sandigan Bayan at nag-post siya ng 90,000 pesos na bail, and dito na rin siya kinuha na ng profile ng CIDG or ng ating law enforcement agency. But we're talking about itong plunder case niya na hawak ng 5th Division. Ganun pa rin yung mangyayari, kailangan niya pa rin ma-profile, pero syempre tanong pa rin kung saan yan, pwedeng sa Camp Crame, pwedeng doon sa Senado or mismong dito sa Sandigan Bayan. Pero syempre dahil nga ito ay non-bailable, malaking tanong kung saan siyang mananatili. Diego, pwede na kapag nahuli or naaresto si Senator Jinggoy ngayong araw at hindi na bukas yung Sandigan Bayan Court, baka sa PNP Custodial Facility muna siya mananatili, and then pagdating bukas, Martes, baka lamang ito, bumalik siya dito sa Sandigan Bayan, and then yung return of warrant na inaasahan at iuutos na ng korte kung saan nga siyang piitan o kulungan mananatili. Pero inaasahan natin na kagaya ni dating Senador Bong Revilla, doon siya sa New Quezon City Jail sa Payatas mananatili.
Wait, klaruhin ko lang, Arles. So whatever happens, kahit may arrest warrant today or may resolution na ang Sandigan Bayan, walang detention mangyayari tonight because ang dami nagtatanong niyan because there is a very crucial vote that's going to happen in the Senate today with regards sa nangyaring walkout issue last week.
Well, actually, Diego, ayun yung dahilan kung bakit pinihintay pa rin talaga natin yung arrest warrant mula sa Sandigan Bayan. Kasi 5 p.m. magsisimula yung sesyon ng Senado, pero 5 p.m. ang alam natin, sarado na yung Sandigan Bayan by that time. Pero dahil nga siya ay charged na for this case at may warrant of arrest na, baka manatili for the meantime sa PNP Custodial Facility bago formally ilipat sa Quezon City Jail sa Payatas bukas. Kasi marami pa talaga, Diego, yung pwedeng mangyari. At aabangan din nga natin kung hihilingin din ba ni Senator Jinggoy Estrada na mailipat ng piitan kung tuloy-tuloy nga yung magiging paglilitis sa kanya. No? Pero ang hiling ng kampo ni Estrada ay pakinggan ng anti-graft court ang mga petisyon at mosyon na kanilang inihain dito.
Arles, how about kay former Secretary Manny Bunoan? Any news from their camp?
Well, at least for the former Public Works Secretary Manuel Bonoan, nagulat tayo, Diego, na dumating pala siya dito noong Biyernes, no? Kasunod
Arles, siya
ng
mismo?
pagpe-post ng bail.
Siya mismo?
Yes, Diego.
Si former Secretary mismo ang pumunta?
Yes, si former Secretary Bonoan mismo ang nagpunta rito at nag-post nga ng 90,000 bail, no? Kasi Diego, ito yung tatlong kaso kasi yung final kay Senator Jinggoy Estrada. 2 count ng graft, kasama niya doon sa isa si dating Public Works Secretary Manuel Bonoan, and then hawak yun ng 2nd Division, yun yung may warrant na. And then yung isa pang kaso ng graft naman, hawak yun ng 5th Division kasama yung plunder case. So tatlo yan. And nakapagpiyansa na si Bonoan at si Estrada doon sa graft na hawak ng 2nd Division, kaya pansamantala ay nakalaya na sila.
Sige, standby ka lang dyan, Arles. Keep us updated. Thank you for that report. Mobile journalist Arles de los Santos. Vice President Sara Duterte has until 7 p.m. today to file her answer to the articles of impeachment. According to the Office of the Senate Secretary, Duterte may submit her response personally through counsel or by email. The VP was given the chance to respond today after the original May 30 deadline fell on a Saturday. The Senate, as you know, has convened into an impeachment court. Meantime, 74% of Filipinos believe Duterte should face an impeachment trial, according to a recent Okta research survey. The figure represents a 5 percentage point increase from the 69% recorded in a similar survey back in March. 21% of respondents, on the other hand, said Duterte should not face trial, while 4% remain undecided. The Vice President's trial is expected to begin on July 6. She is accused, among others, of confidential funds misuse. Now, speaking of the VP, she maintains a lead over Naga City Mayor Leni Robredo in a hypothetical two-way race for the 2028 elections. In a survey commissioned by the Strat-based group, Duterte led with 51% support compared to Robredo's 41%. 8% of respondents are either undecided or have refused to name a preferred candidate. Although not included in the survey's list of choices, Senators Bam Aquino and Raffy Tulfo were also mentioned by some respondents as their preferred picks for president in 2028. Duterte has already announced her intention to run for president, while Robredo has said she does not plan to seek any national post in the next elections. In related news, President Bongbong Marcos says he has no regrets about running with Vice President Sara Duterte in the 2022 elections. Speaking to Bloomberg Television, the president said they shared the same vision for government at the time. Marcos, however, admitted he is concerned that a Duterte administration could reverse the reforms and policy changes his government has started implementing. The Marcos Duterte ticket won by a landslide in 2022.
No, I don't think so. I think for the time that was the best thing that we would do. We had the same idea of what needed to be done in government. Maybe that's changed, but if we look at it in the context of that period, I think that was the right thing to do still.
Sara Duterte remains very popular.
Yes.
If she were to come to power, are you concerned that perhaps some of your policies might be reversed?
Yes, very much. That is a great worry for me because we have just started and these are big things that we are trying to do. We're changing the whole way that we govern. We are trying to reform the bureaucracy. These things don't get done instantly. And it's very, very easy to go off the rails.
Meantime, Davao City Representative Paulo Duterte questioned the president's legacy, saying Filipinos should be able to point to clear, tangible accomplishments beyond slogans and photo opportunities. He also challenged Marcos to identify the administration's achievements that have directly benefited ordinary Filipinos. The lawmaker likewise said Marcos only won 4 years ago because of his sister. On to the weather. The southwest monsoon or habagat will continue to bring rains over parts of the country today. These include Metro Manila, Central Luzon, Calabarzon, Bicol Region, Mimaropa, and Western Visayas. Localized thunderstorms will bring rains over the rest of the country. Meantime, Typhoon Domeng has exited the Philippine area of responsibility. It was last spotted 710 kilometers northeast of Itbayat, Batanes. And motorists may get some relief on the first week of the new month. That's fuel prices are set to go down starting Tuesday, June 2nd. Gasoline prices are projected to drop by up to 4 pesos and 50 centavos per liter. Diesel prices may also decline by up to 7 pesos and 50 centavos per liter. Final adjustments will be announced anytime today or early tomorrow. Please join us again at 2 o'clock p.m. for the very latest stories. I'm Angelo Castro III. We'll leave you with projected dangerous heat index levels today. Please take precautions.
Experience a severe or strong El Nino. At ang Department of Agriculture po, nagsabi on the other day na posibleng mabawasan yung produksyon ng bigas ng hanggang 700,000 metric tons dahil po dito sa weather phenomenon. How prepared is the government to respond to the effect of the El Nino sa food security?
Nung nakaraang linggo po, bago po pumunta ang Pangulo,